Stay behind the bar, maybe you'll see that I've still got dirty jeans on.
Oh, dirty jeans.
Dirty jeans.
Right. Alright, are we up now and going to do a sound check? Hello? Yes. Recording.
We're up and running.
On land with glasses. We're getting wee glasses.
Wee glasses, of course, yeah.
Right,
Every so often we just got to give the bar a wee, a wee dichty up.
Well,
Christ, there's a bag here, Neil. What's this bag here?
Right, so I was forgetting we're going to be this way, right?
Oh, you could put them in the box and we could see what was in the box.
What?
You could put them in the box. We
could
could see what's in the box.
What's in the box?
See what's in the box.
Well, let's do
what's in the bag.
Let's do what's in the bag.
What's in the bag, Neil?
What's in the bag? Guess where I was?
Neil. Did you purchase of that?
Oh, I did.
You did?
I did pay proper money for it, yes. Yes.
Because back in the day, many people had such things.
Yes.
I haven't seen one of these in years.
Purloined from... Yeah.
I've never actually seen it.
I've got a couple now.
I think they were always basically beer ones, weren't they?
Yeah.
That's very nice, look at that.
So that's it. Sorry, so that's one. And here, I've got you a wee present as well. I thought that would come in handy. I got it a while ago.
If we're going to build this while you pour the drums. It takes that long to get the drums.
See where it came from.
Where did it come from then, the Gillespie's one? Oh, I've got a magnifying glass, look. Whoa! Where did it come from? Am I supposed to recognise? What is that?
Aye. Hamleys.
What's Hamleys? I
It's
don't
the
remember Hamleys.
world famous toy shop in London.
All right.
Aye.
Hamleys. Sorry, I just figured out how you work at me. I've just figured out how you actually work one of these.
One of those.
See if you bring it and you bring it. Oh, see?
Until it's in focus.
Hamleys.
So
Well, now we know.
So it seems how Ardnahoe's the theme of the evening.
Ardnahoe is the theme of the evening, not Mustangs.
Not Mustangs, no.
Pre-painted Mustangs. I'm quite impressed with this.
That's the first I've actually seen it. I never ever opened it. But you need to paint it properly though.
Oh, I don't know. It looks pretty good to me. I'm not going to manage with my eyesight because I've got to use a microphone.
See,
Microphone?
so we've got the microphone. Yeah, microphones don't help you see very well, do they?
It's been a long week, Neil.
It has.
It has been a long week.
Well,
anyway,
yeah.
Ardnahoe.
Let's see if we can shorten it. So this is a society release.
Society.
So it's not the Infinite
Release.
Loch, because the Infinite Loch's empty. So I brought the society release.
Was this not just a week ago?
No. This is the one that I got before.
Oh, is that right?
No.
Yeah.
We've got... You're jumping the gun.
Sorry. I just think you drunk a bottle of whiskey in a week.
No, not me. No.
Not one. Maybe over a few bottles.
Oops.
Well, with good measures like that, no wonder.
Viscosity in this is quite good.
Right, Neil.
So we have done this one before. But I thought we'd have a wee starter for 10. You can smell it from here. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous, this one. So this is...
It has a little something that I'm not quite...
So we've got the follow-up. This is the follow-up to the Feis ale. Since I was up there for the Whisky Festival. Well, I wasn't there for the Whisky Festival. I was there for the Ardnahoe Whisky Festival. Where we got to see Skerryvore
envious of.
and Ruval. Excellent day. Absolutely excellent day.
And what time of the afternoon would that be kicking off at?
10 o'clock in the morning.
10 o'clock in the morning. So there was a lot of talking and introducing and stuff before you actually got the drams.
Not that much, no.
That much.
No.
Drams 10 o'clock in the morning.
It was. Yeah, we usually break for tea at 10 o'clock. But that was... What? What proof's that one again? Oh, aye.
Ardnahoe's good. What that is.
Ardnahoe's good at this. That was the thing, 10 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And we had six samples to taste. And the first one was 60%. And that one's...
I actually got a bit of a kick to the front of the tongue, isn't it?
Well, that is, because that's at 50. I shouldn't have given you such a big dram.
Oh, that's got a lovely... Do you know, I was not getting that smoky smell.
You're not?
Until the second it hit my tongue. And now I just get this... It's just smoky everywhere.
It's such a nice warm
And what I was actually getting on the nose, I think it's a sort of a sweet pickle. It's not a vinegar, but it's like a kind of sweet pickle, a kind of chutney that I'm getting on the nose.
Chutney.
Like a pickled walnut, and I haven't had a pickled walnut in a long time. But I was not expecting that intense on the front of the tongue.
I've had this.
Oh no, but that would be
just a wee while ago, aye.
We've had a few drams of other stuff since
Well,
then.
that is true. I just love the colour of it. It's beautiful. It's so nice and dark, and the viscosity of it is awesome. It's just a nice dram. But
It's just everything that I just love about whiskey.
well, don't enjoy that one.
Where we are right now, I just love everything about that whiskey.
Don't enjoy that one too much.
I don't think I'm going to be able to taste anything after that one. It's quite...
We do have...
It has actually...
You're not going to get as big a dram in these ones.
It sort of coats your everything, doesn't it? It seems to coat, even as you breathe it out, it seems to coat your nose, and everything's coated with this lovely kind of oily smokiness.
That is true, aye. And but it's got that treacle toffee.
It has. It has got that. Do you remember I think I've probably said this before, but my dad used to make treacle toffee when my mum would go out to the Women's Guild, and my dad would have a bash at making treacle toffee. But he would make it successfully, and it would all appear to be going right, and he'd put it in the tray, but it used to go like glass. Do you remember that? It wasn't really toffee. We classed it as toffee, but if it was like safety glass. If you knock it in the corner, the whole thing would go into shards, and it never really went chewy. But I do remember it, and it was treacle. It was basically just like glass treacle, and I loved it. I used to love it. Big lumps of this stuff. I don't know what it was, but but that's my sort of. I remember treacle toffee with these big glass. I mean, and if you didn't watch what you were doing, it would cut you.
Well, that's treacle toffee with a health warning.
But if whiskey does anything, that's what it does, doesn't it? It just gives you these little connections and then little stories and takes you back. And then my mum would come back from the Women's Guild and create, because the pan was pretty much a write-off.
That's another plan I got going by. Oh no, that's excellent. That, but no, that is a nice wee dram. I roll.
Oh, that is just such a nice dram. I'll tell you what, Neil.
Ardnahoe would definitely got it right.
If there's a better dram tonight than that, I mean, bring it on, because what would you score that?
Ooh.
That's an absolute cracker in every possible way.
For a first dram tonight, I think that's a really quite... Considering it's, 59.1, it's very palatable and very smooth. It was a smooth dram.
That first sort of first nip on the tongue, that came as a bit of a shock. But now, God, I mean, I could drink that quite easily. Well, we are drinking that quite easily, aren't we?
Yeah, that's a scary thing, isn't it?
Maybe we should build this Mustang before we have another one of them.
Let's maybe set it aside.
I'm liking that very, very much.
Well, we could set it aside.
Do you know there's a thing here, Neil, and we're fair to say that we enjoy an Isle of whiskey, and we've all got our favourites. And 2 years ago, I was just Lafroig. I just adore Lafroig. And in the last year, I'm not even sure if I've had a bottle of Lafroig.
No, you're kidding.
I don't think I have. And then I love Kilchoman, but they're not quite so easy to come across. And I mean, and we have kind of played around with various other ones. We know the rest. Steph loves Ardbegs, Bunnahabhains, but could this be a new?
Well, that was
kind of.
That was the first one from.
Kind of runner, it was.
First one from Ardnahoe.
But that's something else, isn't it?
The inaugural release. So I'm not sure if there's any of these left actually, because that was the Ardnahoe Society 2024. So I'm not sure. That was 5 years. So we are going to try. That's 5 years. So we are going to try a 6-year one.
Maybe it's just because it is Friday and it has been a long week.
How's it been longer?
But that's fantastic.
Is every week not the same length as every week?
Well, this week I actually only managed to work about 2.5 days. That's why it's been a long week. It wasn't the work, it's the everything else.
See, time flies when you're working. So that's it. Time flies when you're working.
But I really can't find.
So you're liking that one?
I'm absolutely loving that. Now that we're trying to find faults.
Folks.
It has possibly a little metallic-y kind of aftertaste, but it's very pleasant. I mean, and it's very pleasant.
Oh.
That sort of silver spoon in the mouth that's kind of leaving you with
Right.
a little Teflon like a bad fried egg. Not like a bad fried egg.
What?
Bad fried eggs, no good.
How can you have a bad fried egg?
Teflon pans try and replace good old-fashioned oils or fats with space and NASA technology,
Oh.
which I believe is bad for you. Turns out that the actual Teflon's worse for you than the actual fat.
Aye, because the Teflon comes off and
Yeah, I just
You
found that
ingest
out
it.
recently.
so then your insides become Teflon coated.
Yeah. So why are we talking about eggs?
You started talking about eggs. I have no idea because I wasn't listening when you were talking. And probably they weren't either, so.
If you can get yourself a bottle of that,
It's got such a complex flavour to it.
it's that afterbreath.
And it's got that wee pepperiness to it.
Oh, it has, isn't it?
But it's a subtle, it's almost gingery peppery.
Yeah, a
like
little
ginger.
kind of white pepper on that. But it's the afterbreath. And look how quickly we've drunk that incredibly strong dram.
Yeah, there's something wrong with that. That is scary.
There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. So we've had bottles of whiskey that's that strong, and all we could do was basically damp the lips and discuss.
Well, that's the Highland Park.
And
The Highland Park, we couldn't drink it.
you could just sort of wet the lips and we
Yes.
could discuss it, and you get lovely fruit flavours when it warms in your mouth.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if that turned up on a table at a party or turned up at a bonfire on a beach, and nobody told you what you were drinking,
Yeah, that would be a car crash. That would be, yeah.
I think we call it a short evening. Like about an hour and a
A
half.
very quickly horizontal evening. Yes. No, that's a.
No, well done, Neil. So Ardnahoe, I visited, but it wasn't producing. Well, it was producing, but it wasn't. There was nothing for
Nothing
sale.
available, no.
In fact, if I remember correctly, they were selling that one. That's what they were. That's what we picked
So
up.
which one's this?
They were selling
Oh, Campbellton.
a Campbelltown,
Ah.
which we went to a year or two afterwards.
It was Campbellton blended.
It's a Campbelltown blended whiskey.
Unterlang.
So that's what they were. That's what they were selling. Although we did actually get little samples of their whiskey,
Or possibly.
but
yes.
it was probably still too young to class as whiskey. It wasn't clear spirit. It was little samples of
Early.
early
spirit.
early spirit, not quite Scotch whiskey or Scottish whiskey.
Yeah, that's.
But we definitely need to go back to Ardnahoe. So we're not on, or I'm not back on Isla for 2 years. So we might have to kind of maybe go back a little bit earlier.
We're back earlier. I think we should go over with the Feis ale next year.
And I haven't been in Colia either because they were
Shut for refurb.
shut for refurb. Yeah,
That's lovely to sit there
that's
now. Clear.
gorgeous.
Right.
Again, I get this more and more now. I get this pineapple, sort of tropical fruits, and that's what I'm getting in there now. It's obviously been barbecued.
Tropical fruits.
It's like smoky barbecued pineapple. Before Steph drops it in the Drambuie to make one of those lovely pineapple cocktails.
Well, I suppose we can have a cocktail at some point.
Well, I'll tell you, Neil, honestly, I hope that this is
Right.
an upward struggle tonight because this is some
Well, it
place
should
to
be.
start with.
Well, these two are. These
Did
two
you
are
finish
real.
yours?
I have. But yeah, I had less than you had.
Did you?
Yeah. Did, honest.
I don't want to finish this because the smell is just...
Well, just sit it there just now, then. You don't need to finish it. You don't have to empty your glass. I'm good.
Well done,
It's
Ardnahoe.
gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's really good that I'll get my sense of smell back. Because I can really enjoy these.
So what
drams.
cask is that in? Because you get that intense.
Oh, good question.
Bonfire.
Sherry.
So you are getting that little bit of sweetness
It's dripping with...
coming through.
Well, according to the bottle, it is dripping with decadent sherry cask character. Dark chocolate with a raisin sweetness against a background of honeyed maltiness
Well,
and
the honey's there.
distinctly maritime Isla peat smoke, which is actually a really, really good description of that. Because sometimes you get a bottle and you read the back of it and you go, where did they get that from? That's just somebody in the marketing department
that is
making it
spot
up.
on.
But that's Hunterlang do a good,
So we don't do
good
this.
story.
We really don't do this too often, and it might just be the right dram at the right time. But I think that's
we
one of the
giving
best
that a 10?
whiskies I've ever tasted.
Are we giving that a 9.7?
Well, breathe. Now that you mention that honey, you've got that gorgeous honey coming over the top of that really sweet aftertaste. Neil, well done, mate.
Good.
Impress me again.
Right, well, these ones, you don't have as much to sample with these. So we'll need to be careful with them.
We'll have to be careful.
But these are two that are not on sale.
Not on sale.
No.
Yet.
We have, let me just check my notes. Or rather, Billy's notes.
Are you taking notes at this?
Billy took notes.
Billy took notes. Actual pen and paper.
Pen and paper, yes.
So here's a question.
Well, he did.
When you said notes there and I brought out my pad and my pencil, and I licked my pencil, why would you lick your pencil? Because I've noticed that Columbo and thing that when a detective takes out his pad and his pencil, he licks his pencil and he writes. Why would you lick your pencil?
It'd be dry.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So demonstrate for me, mime
It must be.
taking out your notepad and your pencil, and the first thing you do is you.
Oh, yeah, that's it, exactly. Yes.
Enough of this nonsense. Get on with the drums
So you get much smoother
to get you started.
pencil work.
Get you
Instead
started.
of that, no, that.
It's graphite. It's a natural lubricant.
But no when it's dry away. Anyway.
I'm pretty sure graphite is known as a dry lubricant.
Right, so what we've got here is, what have we got?
We're easily distracted. Jesus, that was a fine drum.
So these are both distillery specials at the tasting at the Feis sale. So you can't buy a bottle of these.
No.
So these are very, very,
That's a very unusual
special.
colour.
It is, yes. So we'll
It's
do that.
almost like there's a little...
Well, that's port
Yeah.
cask.
So if it looks like...
And
what
this
that
one-
looks like, it's a port cask. Look at that.
They colour it. I mean, it's just like port, isn't it? And then this one here is the Muscatel,
The Muscatel.
which is single cask.
I was actually wondering if we actually had smaller glasses. We don't want to
Oh,
obviously
right, okay,
contaminate.
hang on. Wait a minute. One moment.
Because a little dram can get fair lost in a... And did these also come from?
These happen to come from...
Oh, they must have loved it when you came through this door, Neil.
Well, we got these with the tasting.
Oh. Little spun.
It's,
Just got to make sure. Oh, look at that. This is where you pointed that out before we put a dram in it. Look at us.
yeah, we're getting all...
I feel like we're out for a wee hip flash
A wee
block.
hip flash. Well, that's what we should get next.
So sorry. I was very excited with that last dram. Carry on with
Right,
this.
so as I say, this is, the manager's special, Muscatel. So they were testing the water with these. So they were asking us which ones we preferred. And I'm funny feeling the one I preferred I didn't bring because I drank it all.
Because you drank it all.
Yeah.
I would probably, that's
There
how
you
that
go.
works. So do we clank these rather than
Clong.
clank? Oh, caramel. That doesn't even smell like whiskey. That smells like, you gave me that, I would think it was some sort of toffee liqueur.
See, I can't smell that. I don't know because
Oh no, that is sweet toffee. Again, once again, that's me back at the toffee factory in Stennismuir.
Yeah, I'm struggling to smell that one.
She's just gorgeous, sweet toffee, caramel, vanilla.
So it's always amazing how they're put in different casks for 6 years, 5 or 6 years.
The same spirit, pretty much.
Exactly the same spirit and just how different they come out. It's just,
So do we know what this was put in?
well, this is a Muscatel cask.
Which is...
I don't know. Cut.
can anything be so... I mean, so you get your caramel from your oak. What was in that barrel that gives that such sweetness? And if you really get your nose in there and you really hang around, you actually end up with a little of the spirit, but it's just sweetness.
It's like a fortified wine from Jerez in Spain.
I think we need to find a bottle of that. Right, we're ready for a wee taste.
Aye, go on.
Trust me on the
Go for a
nose.
taste.
That is.
Is it?
It
Gorgeous,
doesn't
is it?
even. It doesn't even remind me of whiskey. It just reminds me of gorgeous sweet toffee caramel.
Against these are all cask strength.
Total surprise. Almost like a
That
little
is-
menthol.
Yes, that's what I
A
got.
little kind of
I'm
menthol.
getting melon.
Clean. Ever so clean.
Yes.
Pleasant.
It does.
Minty.
I get a fruity, not a pineapple, almost like watermelon-y. But yes, very, very clean.
Yeah,
I think
it's like
it's-
one of those tropical fruits that we can't quite remember their names. And that again is cask strength.
But
Neil.
it's. But I think you can. It's got quite a. I don't think it's not
No.
as smooth as the other one.
I agree with you actually. There is a dryness. There is a.
Yes.
It has a. But a very pleasant one.
That's.
I know, I do bang on about this. And we do appreciate an aged
And what
bottle
is
of
that?
whiskey. We do love an old Macallan. We do love an old bottle of Scotch that's been in a barrel for 20 years. But nothing comes close to these young,
No.
barrelled
I'm trying to put my finger on what that.
butterscotch. It's kind of moving more towards a kind of a butterscotch now. And again, maybe a
I
little
guess
bit
I
of
can.
chutney. I'm definitely got chutney, and I haven't
Chutney
even
in the
had.
mind tonight.
I've got
You've
chutney on the
definitely
mind,
got chutney in the mind, aye.
but it's almost like a little kind of, you get a spicy kind of apricot chutney. Neil, we should have.
I'm getting a wee bit. I was saying watermelon. I'm getting a bit kind of cucumbery. Cucumbery and
I'd
celery.
go that way.
Celery.
I know. So your
Cucumber
watermelon,
and
your
celery.
cucumber, it's a watery something.
Yes.
Actually, that seems to be what it kind of leaves you with. It leaves you with a sort of a, maybe because it's dry, you kind of get saliva and then you kind of get a watery something, but I do get that. Cucumbery almost. But Neil gave me this incredibly small cup, half filled up, with this unbelievably pleasant spirit that you can't, get your hands on.
No. None of you can get it.
Does it have a name?
Or
will it have a
I think
name?
it's just a muscatel. No, well, it wouldn't have a name because it's just the muscatel cask.
Maybe I'm just in the mood for a dram tonight, Neil, but again, that hit the spot.
Single cask muscatel hogshead. That's what that is.
Sweet, honey, raisins, vibrant. Well, it is vibrant and strong, but at the same time, it's effortless to drink.
Raisins.
I'm definitely getting raisins, but no, you get the kind of Christmas cake wet fruits.
No, what are the white ones?
I'm getting sultanas.
No.
Yeah, you get sultanas that little bit. Yeah, that bit. Not Christmas cakey, not kind of sherry, like just actual raisins or sultanas.
Aye, the light coloured ones.
Yeah, the light coloured ones, the beige ones.
Aye.
You get beige ones and brown ones.
But they're not called something different.
Sultanas.
Is that? Aye, that's it.
Or
Raisins.
currants.
Are
I think currants are the black ones.
Oh, I'm now confused.
I
Maybe
think you
somebody
get
can comment.
currants.
Maybe somebody can comment and tell us.
Currants.
What's the difference
raisins,
between
and
currants,
sultanas.
raisins and sultanas? What's the difference?
I'd imagine the grape that they're made from.
Well, that's possibly it. Possibly.
Neil,
Well, that's...
I wouldn't say that was better than the first one,
No,
but
it's
it's
different.
equally as good.
It's very different, but you couldn't... I don't think you could... Not that we're... condoning drinking lots of whiskey, but I don't think you could drink a lot of that.
No, I could drink a lot of the first one.
I think
Which is good news because there's 3/4 of a bottle.
I think that's got a wee...
It's a little sweet for your palate.
That's exactly it, yeah.
Yeah, we're getting to know. It is a little sweet for your palate.
Yeah, I just couldn't... No. It's like a white... It's almost like a really sweet white wine. It's got that.
So here's how the ratio would work, and that is, for me, that's the ratio, because you could of an evening sit down and maybe have 2 or 3 of those with pleasant conversation, and then fling one of them in, and then maybe go back for another couple of those, and then maybe go back for a little, because it does kind of cleanse the planet. The planet?
Well,
maybe they are cask strength.
Depends how much you drink and cleanse the planet. Yeah.
But Neil, that is. I think there's no smoke. Were you getting smoke? And well, I don't really get a lot of smoke.
To the level as I was getting from that, but there is, there is smoke in it.
I think it's still with me as a sort of a smoky sweet.
Smoke in it.
I enjoyed that very much, and that's the only drama I'm ever going to have of that.
Yes.
How long do you think the bottle will contain the smell?
They were talking about possibly. They were possibly thinking about what do you call it? Releasing these. They were asking.
If Ardnahoe is listening, I would certainly release that one.
So this one's actually quite interesting because it's actually, we know the number of the cask.
It would be more interesting if the number of the cask was in the back of the Range Rover. We know it's number 44 because that's the one we rolled out the door.
I don't know if a hoghead would fit in the back of the Range Rover.
Is that the big one? Neil, if the hoghead was sitting at the side, it would fit in the back of the Range Rover. Even if we had to
tailgate down,
cut the Range Rover.
So this is a port cask, and it's cask 367.
Cask 367.
Oh, that's a...
So we've changed the little silvery, the wee...
Yes, completely clean.
I don't mean any offence, but I always sort of refer to these as the sort of the dog bowl because they've kind of got that kind of look about them.
They do. But you can't wring the bottle out.
Well, if you left a little drop in there, we could go back and refresh at least the sort of the
too late now.
The nose. I'm telling you, and this is very difficult for me to actually say because I loved Laphroaig and I mean, right now, if you ask me, Kilchoman is probably my favourite Islay distillery. But I'm telling you, it was
a lovely taste. Spectacular taste.
This is really, really surprising. It's almost like they've just set out to make whiskey for Dave. This is what this is like.
I'm sure I saw that up on the wall.
Yeah, we've made whiskey for Dave.
Now that one smells like port.
This one has definitely on the nose has sort of dropped down a notch.
See, I'm getting that this time.
Isn't that
there
strange?
Must be something.
I am getting it now. I'm getting the sort of the winey sort of.
Oh, see that one? I could smell that when I got it to there. Whereas
and I'm not quite. I mean, I'm really struggling to actually. I'm getting a sort of a port. I'm getting a wine.
I'm actually getting a kind of iron brew.
A sweetness.
Sweetness to that.
A kind of a candy sort of smell.
Yes. Aye.
Because the rest of the world doesn't know what iron brew smells like.
Of course they do. Well, they've got it.
Oh no, I'm getting it now.
You're going to go? Well, so I've no idea what proof this is. I think this, it's a single cask.
So this is again was one
just cask strength, yes.
That you were sampling on the morning.
Yes. So this.
Oh, spice!
Is it?
Oh, she's spicy.
Oh, I think I'm trying to remember what this one was. I'm trying to remember what this one's like before I actually taste it.
Just fills your mouth with this vapour of this straight into the lungs. You know you've had a dram. That's the first one I think that kind of comes across with a bit of, a bit
Oh, that is spicy. Very, very, very.
you know,
very
there's
spicy.
a bit of strength in that,
You can
isn't
feel
there?
that.
There's a bite.
Oh, you can feel that in your tongue. Oh, and
Which is a surprise, because on the nose, if that was passed to you, it's not going to... That wouldn't get my attention on the nose straight away. I would be taking probably a good drink of that before.
And
Ding,
then
ding, ding,
you
ding,
get,
ding. Yeah.
and then you get a surprise.
So again, I'm guessing that these are around the 3 to 5 years old.
Yeah,
That's probably where they are with these.
I'm getting red apples.
I am. I'm actually getting a lot of apples now that you... I'm getting a lot of apples. Brings back that question to me, when I get this flavour. Why we over-sweeten apple pie? Because if you actually get an apple pie that's got that lovely pastry, granulated sugar, and then you get that right... What I'm getting right now is that...
Tart.
Yeah.
Apple-y thing. Yeah.
That's what that is.
It is so spicy, that one. It is.
Neil.
Yeah, that's one. Take time with that and savour it.
I'm not sure we've ever had 3 drams in a row that's just been so... I'm quite glad that... It's quite strange that you think that would be lost after that, but it really wasn't.
Nope.
And then,
so different.
then you've got this one that's just like a big bowl of unsweetened kind of orchard fruitsy, kind of pomegranates-y kind of...
Yeah.
I'm quite liking that.
I think it... Would I buy a bottle of this?
I'd buy a bottle of that. I'd certainly like to own a bottle of that, because I think if you had someone who wasn't really a whiskey drinker, I can guarantee that you're gonna love that.
That one.
And it might actually make a very nice little mixer for various whiskey cocktails, because it is so sweet. And this one,
Actually, I think, talking about your cocktails, I think that could... I'm going to get away with a dry martini, something like that.
would I buy a bottle of that? Not sure that one's quite to my palate. If I actually have a palate. I never really thought about that. She's nippy, she's spicy. She reminds me more of a...
Does have that afterburn.
She's more of a sort of a lowland sort of peppery, spicy whiskey rather than a smoky
Yeah.
island whiskey, isn't it?
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not got that. Although it does have... It has got the saltiness to it. There is...
Yeah. No, I'm definitely getting... The saltiness is quite a strange thing, because the saltiness you have to close your mouth and then it kind of builds. And for me, you sort of get this little kind of ball of air and then it kind of turns a bit salty. And you have got that savoury, salty flavour in there. It is in there. She's certainly still a nice, she's a very, very nice dram. And to be honest, I don't often sort of feel the effects of 3 drams, although that was technically 2 drams.
Yeah, that was 2 drams, yeah.
So that's 4 cask strength, and they were only half drams, so technically we've only had
3.
But there is a little bit of...
Yeah, I feel a wee bit of-
Yeah, there is a little bit up there.
Well, we have been rattling through them.
But that's a 10. That's a 10 plus. That, as a novelty, sweet whiskey dram, I mean, I couldn't find a fault with that. Like you say, it's not something that we're going to drink all night, but you're definitely going to get it out when you've got guests. And then that one.
I think that one, if someone wants to try something a wee bit different.
I think if you're maybe not a peat smoke fan, that's probably, you're going to be quite happy with that one. But I think again...
I'm still getting smoke in that.
Well,
Yeah. I'm getting smoke in the aftertaste.
I think if I like it, there is peat smoke in there. And if I'm kind of a bit unsure, it's because the peat smoke's missing. Because I now don't actually recognise the peat smoke, apart from that one. That one was definitely, that was a intense ball of It was like a dragon with the hiccups. That's what that was like. That was a oh. That's what that was, wasn't it? It was a very pleasant dragon with the hiccups.
We'll see if we can use that as our slogan from now on.
Yeah, that's what that is. Definitely. We shall maybe go back and just to make sure that I was correct on that one.
Yeah, that's okay. So we're finishing one. We'll have
got
another
one more to
glass.
go.
I've got one more to go.
One more to go.
But this one we can go back to the proper glasses.
We'll go in a little glass. So have you kept the best till last?
Oh, I've kept the biggest bottle till last.
I tell you, Neil. We should do this more often.
I've got two bottles this time. In case you like it that much.
that I might need one.
You might need one.
Well, so she's paler in colour. And you shouldn't judge a book by its cover.
So what's this? You'll not be able to read it.
Do you know what, Neil?
It's the Feis 2025 Ardnahoe.
But hold that bottle up in front of that camera there, because I mean...
This is bottle number 967 of 1116. No, yes, 16.
And that's a 6-year-old? I see a 6 at the bottom?
6, yep, that's a 6-year-old.
And that's how quickly time rattles around. We remember this being sort of built.
Yep.
But look at that bottle.
There you go.
I think more and more the distilleries are thinking, especially the new distilleries, how do we get our bottle recognised? And it needs to stand out.
Oh, well, there we go.
And that bottle is just absolutely gorgeous. Look at that. So have you tried this one?
Yes. No,
You obviously liked it enough.
I'd like you to try that one. But we'll open this.
And here we go.
So these are...
Opening a bottle live.
Well, there's not many.
Well, it's not live, but opening a bottle often gives you challenges.
There's only 1,116 of these.
So this was
And I'm
sold
assuming
to
somebody
be
else
collected.
has opened theirs. You had to get this at the distillery.
In fact, I think when we first tried Ardnahoe, I'm pretty sure we said
Actually.
Ardnahoe is in the shops and it's for drinking, not for collecting, or something along those lines.
Yeah. Well, exactly. That's why we're drinking.
Oh, Neil.
Oh. Did you get the guggle? That's a good thing about a new bottle, isn't it? You get that. That wasn't your stomach, was it?
She was like the pink of a high compression diesel getting flushed. That's what that was like, right? Oh,
So
Neil.
I've been gentle with your dram this time. I felt the first one was.
If there was ever a time to be heavy-handed, it was that first one, I can tell you that.
So this one. Oh, aye.
Is she up there?
So your first one was 58.1.
50.1.
And you liked that.
I did.
So this one's 59.8.
So she's getting close to that magic number. Right, Neil, cheers.
Cheers. Oh.
So we're not getting that raging smoke. Again, I'm not picking that one up straight away.
No, it's so...
I'm getting sweet. I'm getting a little bit of that honey again. That seems to be something that's going right through the range. And again, I'm getting more kind of leaning towards tropically fruits rather than... Well, the apples are there, aren't they? Got to be getting
I'm
apples
getting a really
in there.
nice salad.
A really nice salad. Is there such a thing as a really nice salad?
Lettuce. There's lettuce. That's what I'm coming to my mind. Lettuce.
Oh, Neil.
And a bit of lemony lime.
I am, yeah.
It's good that we've reverted to these proper shaped glasses instead of these silly Glencairn things.
Yeah, we should really... I actually did a video on the glasses, but we couldn't post it.
And why wouldn't can you?
We just can't post it. I was possibly offensive to certain
Glencairn inventors.
Right. warmer a little. See, that's the thing. See, just by letting that warm sit just for those few seconds, that minute, and then you go back in. I'm getting sort of warm marzipan-y almonds. Oh, honey. I'm getting lots and lots of honey.
Yes.
I'm very excited.
Oh,
Neil. You're getting pepper, spices, chili, chocolate, honey, sweetness, smoky breath. There's a lot of smoky breath.
that's a lot of smoke.
Tangerines, oranges.
You just think of every fruit you can come up with.
Oh, it's just... And it actually brought a little tear to my eye. I'm not quite sure whether it was the spices or whether it's just pure emotion.
Oh, it's
It's exactly that.
it's got a bite to it.
Oh, and she's definitely got a bite here.
A bite to it. I wouldn't say it's as smooth as this one. It's definitely a bite to it.
I think, yeah, it's almost like they've... I often, and I've no idea how this works, but to me, a peaty, smoky whiskey seems to bring down the... It's almost like it's like a kind of like a filter of the pepperiness. And this one has got what that's got, but it's got so much more spice and pepper. And it's definitely got... I wouldn't say she's not got that dryness, but she's definitely got that under tongue spice, or to the side of the tongue spice.
I'll tell you what it says in the bottle. A warm golden coloured whisky that has a sweet yet subtle nose of honeysuckle, heather and vanilla pods. The palate is decadent with notes of salty caramel, lemon zest and maritime peat, which leads to a long, lingering finish that leaves behind the familiar Islay smoke.
I think that's what I said.
Yeah, it's not far off.
Pretty much.
It has got that lingering smoke on it, definitely.
Just before you get that smoke, though, you get that little kind of lemon and lime sort of... I don't know if you can call it sort of citrus fruits. And then as soon as that's gone, you have got this very pleasant, familiar Islay smoke. But she's a spicy, she really is a peppery, spicy, chilly, warm smoke.
That's given me kind of thoughts on the Muscatel one.
Yeah, there's that honey sweetness. Yeah.
And it's got that sort of pepperiness to it. It's like a subtle version of that one.
And I think what they say is that heather. I think that's what that... Because I tend to think of honey and alcohol, that kind of drambuie. That's kind of what heather kind of... That says. Because I've never actually eaten heather.
You know?
No, I mean, it's not... I mean, it's... I've never... Well, I'm probably now going to have to try it.
You're going to have to try it.
But yeah, that kind of... If you rub heather, you get that...
Yeah.
And it kind of... So the honey drambuie... Heather, and that as soon as you mentioned that, it kind of gave me that drambuie note, which has got that honey sweetness, and I do get that if that's what heather is, because drambuie is meant to be kind of honey heather kind of flavour.
But
it's clean and
very clean
and strong.
It's again, I don't think that's one you could sit and work your way through.
No, I think that's more of a slow down.
That's a nice wee... Maybe sitting watching telly and have a nice wee dram tonight, and that'd be it. You just have a dram.
So if that particular dragon had the hiccups, this particular dragon has been eating heather.
I think that particular dragon...
It's very pleasant, isn't it?
I think that particular dragon's been no idea, can't come up with anything. But I do.
It's definitely got that honey.
Yeah, there's just...
So right across this,
I think this is one that...
right across
Oh.
these, there is the one thing that links these together, and it's possible the one thing that you would use to try and, if you were getting a dram at the bar and somebody's saying, what's that? The one thing that I can really pick out is that honey, heather. Not so much in the port one, I'm not.
No, it's definitely not the port one, but no, the other ones.
But these three are all got that honey.
It is quite a strong...
Oh, Neil.
Actually, now that I'm letting it rest, and I'm going back to it,
That would have been a good idea.
it's even nicer. Oh, well, that...
They've been very, very, very pleasant.
Oh, here you wouldn't
I
have
mean, they have been very. So this is the on the morning.
That's on the morning.
That's what this one is.
Yes. I didn't want to overdo it. Oh, Nick. Well, I can't let you drink your own, can I?
Wow.
So
Do you know what's really, really hard? And maybe this is just how it has to be. But if somebody comes up next week, we're working away and somebody says, oh, you like a dram? And I'll say, yeah, I'm fond of an Islay dram. And they'll say, oh, so what's your favourite Islay distillery?
Now you're struggling.
I mean,
now.
right now.
Aye. Well,
Right now.
right now you're going to be biased, aren't you? Because you've had five. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've had 5 different whiskies from that one distillery. So yeah, you can understand why you do.
Even the one that I wasn't,
Yeah, the
I'm
port
not
one.
going to say that I wasn't fond of it, because I was. But that one is the... Oh, see, when you go back and introduce yourself back to
Now
that
you're
now,
gonna
it's
say
got
that.
a little bit kind of... I'm getting a little bit of that peat smoke now. Maybe that one after that one was maybe a little challenge because that was so sweet.
I'm sure that's the way they did it in tasting, actually. 5 and 6.
But that one...
It was a bit of a challenge in the morning. In the morning of doing the tasting, so they had 6 drams. So you had dram number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on numbered plates, numbered. And then said, right, so dram number 1 isn't actually dram number 1; it's dram number 2.
This is
So
at 10
luckily
o'clock in the
enough-
morning.
Yeah, but luckily enough at that point we hadn't had any whiskey. So I think they worked it quite well, because dram number 1 was actually dram number 2. Dram number 2 was actually dram number 3, I think it was. Dram number 3 was actually dram number 1, and dram number...
This reminds me of this
whatever.
bit where they're discussing the CB and Smoking the Bandit.
Yeah. So, but the good thing was, so that's you had 4, or you could have had 4, I put them in some of the bottles. So then when they got to 5 and 6 were actually where they should be. So they obviously realised by the time they get to 5 and 6, they better be in the right place, because it will just confuse folk.
So why were they giving you drams of whiskey in the morning, and what was planned for the afternoon?
Well, we did 3 of the drams, and then young chap come on singing. A gold medal winner doing a cappella Gaelic singing, and then we had the other 3 drams, and then Skerry Ward come on and played. So then we did that,
Spot of lunch?
and then we went out and had spot lunch, a couple of wee taster drams, got in the queue and got our bottles of Feis ale,
Oh, Neil.
and then at 2:30 Skerry Ward came back on. So no, it was excellent. And in between that, Ruval was playing. Ruval, yes. There's another great band. So they were outside.
So are we going to try and go to this whiskey festival next year?
Try.
Are you booked up already? Are you?
No, I'm not booked up yet. No.
But you going?
I think so. Yeah. Aye.
So being
Oh,
on the
yes.
island all week, I take it you can sort of hear and see that there are
Yes. There's
other bands on other distilleries on other days.
Sometimes, Ruval played at quite a few of the
You go round
distilleries
for a,
around them, because it starts in there's the opening ceremony on the Friday, and then Saturday, Sunday, right the way through to the following Saturday. It's a different distillery every day. So and different bands play at different places. Trail West were playing, Ruval. Oh, there was numerous other ones playing at all the different places. So it's quite a... And basically it goes from, most of the places are open from maybe, well, start the tastings maybe at 10 o'clock. They'll open to the general public at 12 and then it shuts at 5. And then there's other things on in hotels and places in the evenings.
Yeah.
So
if there was a downside to our Whiskey Island trips, it would be timing. And I think that's why we haven't actually went across to the Isla Whiskey Festival, because we all head out to an island at the start of May, and then that must be the sort of third week in sort of May-ish, third to the last week in May.
Well,
but can there be too much whiskey in a month?
True. I suppose we were 29th, so it's last week in May.
Yeah, because this is never really ever into June.
No.
So basically we just need to make May next year the whiskey month.
Whiskey month.
May, I mean, and it happens to be my birthday.
Oh, surprise. Yeah.
So I suppose it's always been a whiskey month. No, it does sound. I have been watching the bands and the drams getting flowed and poured around the various distilleries on the various days.
I think the unique thing about it is that all the distilleries are different.
Yeah.
They've all got their own quirks and their own ways of approaching things.
And this is the crazy thing, is they are all different. And then every dram inside their distillery
Again, is different. Yeah.
is all different.
Yeah.
And it's why, basically, in all these years, we've never really needed to kind of look much further than the West Coast for drams, have we?
No. Although we have done a couple. But
We have done a couple, but
aye.
basically we do tend to sort of hang around the sort of the West Coast of Scotland and the islands. Because, I mean, I have to look at Neil. That's just amazing. There's a warm honey. There's just a warm, sweet, pleasant kind of hug, kind of cuddle, kind of. Go on.
It's got that spice.
I'll do you good. That's what that is, isn't it? It's got that.
It's got a nice wee spice to it, but it's not too spicy. It's got a nice warmth to it, but it's not
She's
not
like
sour, is it?
she's like a sort of an elixir that's going to do you good. You know, get that down, son. That's going to do you good. That's what that is.
It does.
She's got a honey goodness about her.
Oh, I think we should warm it up.
She's almost. Well, I have been kind of giving it a little kind of
hot
hug.
toddy. Because you wouldn't eat it at any. Because the old hot toddies used to be whiskey with a spoonful of honey.
That's what she's actually like. She's like a toddy.
You don't need to add.
No.
No. That's there already.
Just put a pan on. The first ever cask strength toddy. Brought to you by Neil.
Don't say any harm in that.
It's any harm in that at all. As long as you don't bring it to the point where the alcohol is burning off. A warm toddy.
Got a dodgy elbow or a dodgy knee, just
But
a wee
anything
pan of
at
that.
all, yeah.
A wee pan of that will sort it.
I'm absolutely.
Good.
We should really try another whiskey tonight to see whether maybe I'm just in the mood for a dram, but they are absolute winners.
Enjoy.
What is this one?
Oh, that's your bottle.
What is this the second one?
That's your bottle. Aye.
No.
Don't know what number's in that one. You better check what number's in it.
So that's the other one off
Oh, it's the same thing.
those.
Oh, it's the same. It's the Feis one. It's just a different number. What number's in that one? Oh, that's bottle 263. Ooh.
Bottle 263. Bought to be collected.
So you'll be opening that later in the week.
I tell you, Neil.
I'm sure I owe you a bottle by now anyway.
That is. Whiskey is. Good whiskey is emotional, isn't it? And that tonight has just been. I mean, bang, 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 bang. I mean, they.
Yeah, so that was, we had the Society Release, and then we had the, what did we have? Which one was it? Society Release, then it was the Muscatel, and then we had the Port, and then we get the Feis Ale. Is that right? 1, 2.
And what?
Yes.
Standing here, all I get is this warm honey heather glow. Because now that you've mentioned this heather, I am getting
You're
that.
feeling that.
It
I'm
makes
getting-
me actually more Scottish. Do you know
get
what I
the
mean?
heather. See, I'm getting the. Is this the one that said the lemon? Because I'm definitely getting lemon zest. Yeah, I'm definitely getting the lemon zest. That's what I'm finding is not overpowering, but the
Zest is actually quite a good word. Because it's actually maybe not the... When we make an old-fashioned, you are just taking off that
Yes.
that colour, that zest. And when you squeeze that,
You're just
you
getting
just
that.
get that zest, which is different from the actual juice.
Aye, it's got that.
So again, it's like what you were talking about. It's like that hot toddy. You've taken honey, you've taken whiskey, you've taken a lemon zest, and you're putting it together. You're possibly a little clove. You're kind of putting in a little bit of
That's
these
what's
kind of
giving you-
cloves, a
that's
little
what's
bit of
giving you the
cinnamon,
Spice, it's giving you a bit of spice to it. Yeah.
and it's almost just like the perfect hot toddy
Aye.
dram. And now that I've mentioned that kind of clove and cinnamon, go back in there and you can kind of get a little bit of that
Get him out of that.
kind of cloves, cinnamon sort of in there. I could just talk about that all night, and well, we probably will.
Aye, because there is that woodiness. You know that, and I think that's partly with the. You know how you get the cloves and you get that woodiness.
And the
But I think
cinnamon's the
that-
same,
But
you
I think
get
that's
that-
also with the heather. It's
Yeah, the
all
stick.
coming together. Aye.
Yeah.
I think that's all.
Oh.
You can certainly tell it's been done in a cask.
And I am, and this doesn't really affect me much, but you can tell that these are cask strength now. Because there is a little bit of,
Yeah. Yeah, a bit of warmth in the head.
That's a good way of putting it. Yes.
Warmth in the head.
We have a little warmth in our head. A little, oh, this is nice.
So on
What
that,
shall we do next?
So on that note, well done, Ardnahoe.
Well done,
Excellent.
Ardnahoe.
So we've had that one up. So we'll just pop this one up as well.
Do you know, Neil, before you sort of scoot off, I have been watching a couple of whiskey reviews.
Oh.
And what I've heard is if she's under 6 years old, it won't be on this show. If she's under, 5 years old, it won't be, tasted. It won't be. And
Seriously?
how crazy is
Aye.
that? That is some of the best whiskey we have ever
That's just
tasted.
snobbery. That's all that is.
That
It's
is
just
absolutely amazing whiskey.
absolutely
Amazing
pointless.
whiskey.
Yeah. No,
Brand
there's no-
spanking new, and it's
The thing is,
absolutely gorgeous.
just what you're saying there, that you can put whiskey in a cask, depending on the cask and depending on the whiskey, you can put whiskey in a cask, you leave it there for 10 years, and it'll not age.
If it's the wrong cask,
Uh-huh.
if it's the wrong oak, because if you go along to Razzie, it's all about the actual oak. It's all about the oak before you put bourbon in it. And these young distilleries,
Aye.
that's what they're relying on. And by God, are they putting up an argument? I mean, they are putting up an argument, aren't they?
Yeah, no, I think there's no, so that one's 5 years, yep, and those are 6. And,
I just absolutely adore these whiskies. I mean, it was Kilchoman that started it for us. And then we went on to Razzie, we went on to where we're missing out. I mean, the Herrock is only, again,
Yes,
well,
that's a
five,
young- yeah.
was it 7 years old, I think it is? Something around there. I'm pretty sure there's one we're missing in the middle there. Oh, Door of Egg.
oh yes,
I mean, released at 3 years old,
Well, that
up to
was
sort of
3-year-old,
5
aye,
years,
aye.
6 year old
Yeah.
now. And I think I would recommend these as the best whiskies, the best spirits in the world. I really would. I love them.
I think what it is for me is that they're a nice clean dram. That's what I like about them. There's just something about them that's got that. But yeah,
And as you get on in the years, well, we can't be making whisky that needs 20 years to be made.
But there we go.
Beautiful
That's
bottle of whiskey.
The Society
Beautiful
Release.
bottle of whiskey.
Excellent.
So how long were we
Good.
talking about that, Neil? On camera.
Oh, I suppose I could switch it off now.
We were talking about that for 2 hours on camera, then 14 hours off camera.